Thanks for joining us. So now we're going to talk about the electronic configuration for this home office. The client's request was to not have cords running across the floor and to be able to establish multiple monitors on the opposite wall. In order to do so, we had to basically cut through 3 2x4 headers in order to run the wires from this wall over the office and to the other wall that we'll see in a moment. As you can see, we had to cut quite a big chunk in order to get to the point that we could feed the wires up and through their attic. And we do have a technician plan to come and repair that wall before we finalize the room for the client. This is the wall that will hold the 3 monitors in total. The client had an existing 32-inch monitor mounted here, which we took down in order to make room for the 2 additional monitors. The client also already had their electrical and cable pre-blocked on this wall, so that work already stood. We simply are going to add a surge protector behind monitors in order to extend the number of devices that can be plugged in on this wall. As you can see, we've run HDMI cords. Our technician ran the HDMI cords from the other wall over to this wall through the attic, and as a result we'll be able to plug in the monitors here and proceed. Here's the first of 2 additional 43-inch monitors that are being added to this wall. It's prepped and ready to go. The lines are hung and the technician is about to proceed with installing that monitor. So as you can see, the technician has hung the first monitor in the landscape mode, the 43-inch on top. The technician has also rehung the 32-inch in a landscape mode underneath with a right flush configuration. The goal is to then add the 3rd monitor, another 43-inch, which will be turned in portrait mode to the right side of the 2 monitors that are already hung. As you can see, all 3 monitors are now hung on the wall, 43-inch on top in landscape mode, 32-inch underneath in landscape mode with the right flush. And then to the right of those 2 monitors, we have a 43-inch that is hung in portrait mode. Goal for the client, as stated by the client, was the ability to do some work in landscape mode, some work in portrait mode, and again have all 3 monitors. The second area that we are going to address for the client is on the electrical side, and it's related to the number of lights that are inside of the office. The client basically had builder grade lighting through the fan and requested that we add 4 POC lights. Because the POC lights actually came in a package of 6, we decided instead to go ahead and add all 6 to the room. We're adding 4 in the main office area, 1 in the alcove area, and then 1 more will be added into the closet area. As you can see, the additional lighting just brightened up the entire room. So this definitely going to be an added benefit for the client. We basically installed 4 LED lights. We daisy chained them inside of the attic, installed them, and basically installed an additional LED over the alcove. Again, we're going to come back and add 1 more above the closet.